Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit, here we go again.
What? No video.
Damn.
Yo, C2. Damn.
What?
Yo, we be right back.
Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit, here we go again.
All right, we back.
Here we go.
In there.
I think we good. Y'all can see me. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's how I make mad beats. Welcome to another episode of Type B, the producer podcast where we discuss all things production, engineering, and honestly, whatever the fuck we want to talk about. We are live at Outer Space, an unapologetic studio, and behind me is my cast.
LJ1S.
Your boy J Kid.
Unique.
Kid Maestro.
The mic grab.
My girl.
You did that way too aggressively, bro. Way too aggressively.
Bro, that was smooth.
That was it.
Ain't nobody came to see you, Otis.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, so, another day, another dollar. Really quick, if you don't already, go ahead and get that Unapologetic World app. It's available for iOS and Android devices. Man, we've had a pretty crazy, few weeks. We had a show last night with Cameron Bethany. Tore down the house, crazy. We had a show last week with Nubia and Elo. Tore down the house.
Yeah.
We did.
Crazy. We got a show next weekend. Cameron Bethany at Cooper Young,
Yes,
right?
Cooper Young Fest.
Cooper Young Fest.
On Cooper.
That's right. And Young.
On the corner of Young.
We got something the week after that. Kid Marshall, you want to talk about that?
Come on, kid.
There we go. The mic grab.
Yo, relax, bro.
Let me get right.
Yes, we do. We are having a. All right, so back in the day.
Back in the day.
Here comes the story.
Here we go.
Look at the hand.
So if those of you who don't know, myself and Mad Beats and LJ, I don't know where you stand on this or where you plan to stand on this in the future.
Damn.
But myself and Mad Beats, all of us are producers here. But myself and Mad Beats, we are performing producers, meaning like we not only make tracks for other people, but we make tracks and our name is on it and that's the song. And when we get on stage, we're performing variations or versions or just straight up those tracks. And that's the presentation. We don't intend to have lyrics that accompany these songs. They're full, complete ideas. And that idea, as quote unquote popular as it is, it's still relatively underground, unknown, or misunderstood.
Yep.
As an art form, right? When you say you make beats, when you say you're a producer, when you say you're an artist, people assume you either vary in the background or you're working with a vocalist, or you also sing, or you also rap, and that is how you claim the title of artist. But that's simply not true. There are a bunch of examples where that isn't true. Flying Lotus being one of them. I think that's probably the most famous example of that. Or maybe even a person like a Skrillex. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like there's examples of
Calvin
this.
Harris.
But even though there's plenty of examples, the community for it in various places, especially Memphis, just is underdeveloped, really, right? It's almost non-existent. Now the people are here, the artists are here, right? But where can we go to find that community, to cut our teeth, to perform and present our art in a space where it's expected and appreciated for people that are looking for that? right? There are other spaces in the country that have called the Low End Theory, started by Daddy Kev. Now, the Low End Theory was an event that happened every Wednesday, and artists like I Make Mad Beats or myself or, of the like, you know what I mean? Flying Lotus, Raj G, Madlib, Daedalus, exactly, Da Vinci, all of these guys, this was a place where these artists would come and perform every single week. They would get better, they would exchange ideas, and just be in a community together, just chill. There would be fans who understood what was going on or was curious and would come to these events, and it became such a cult-like following for this event that it blew up to international. And pretty much all the who's who of this world that we're talking about cut their teeth or had a chance to perform at that event. I personally did not get a chance to make it there yet. And Mad Beats, you hadn't made it to that John either yet, right?
Nope.
So, but it was a dream when Unapologetic started in 2015, when it was just me and him in the room. Like, that event was not only one of the inspirations, but one of the goals for us to be able to reach and express ourselves, because because we all yearn for that community, right? This is a place where what we do is expected and celebrated to the highest degree. Yep. And all the legends we look up to go through this. We're trying to get there. Unfortunately, it ended before we had a chance. But that inspired many versions of that event with their own take on it to pop up in various places. In Oakland, in Atlanta, one of our favorites is Controllerize. Plenty on the East Coast, plenty on the southeast, I guess, like Florida, Orlando, all those places.
Stolen drums.
So yeah, but there's no place like that in Memphis, and we decided that it was time for us to bring that community, for us to create the place for the community that already exists to be able to meet, right? To be the bat signal in the sky for those who feel like you got to go to LA or wherever to be able to have that community in person, right?
Big shout out my G Tough Junkie. What up, fam?
Right. So, taking inspiration from the Low End Theory, show, we Unapologetic is pleased and excited and happy to announce the first of a regularly intervaled show called Midnight Marauder, a show for performing producers.
Get ready.
And that is happening. So the first one is happening on September 21st,
Be there.
right, at in the Deep End Theater at Mosh, formerly known as Pink Palace.
Formerly known as the Pink Palace.
Right? It's going to cost you
Formerly known as the
$15.
Planetarium.
Right. It's going to cost you $15 to get in if you purchase ahead of time. It'll cost you $18 if you decide to purchase when you get there. But it's going to be totally worth it. And what am I missing?
And Unapologetic World app.
Period.
You can go in the app right now. And what's also in the app is something that I know is open aux segment.
Oh, yes.
Now, the open aux segment is essentially an hour at the show dedicated so that any producer in the city who wants to come up and play a beat, you can. You can play it loud. You can play it in front of, however many people show up, which...
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be lit, y'all.
You might want to
Lituation.
It's one of our events, so...
Yeah.
There will be a lot of people there. And you get a chance to showcase what you can do, and build community in that way. But in order to do that, you got to sign up in the Unapologetic World app. You got to go ahead and get that app. In the app is where you can go to the Midnight Marauder section, click on or tap on Open Aux, and in that section you can give us your name, your email, and we'll lock you in, right? You also need to tell us what you're playing the beat off of. So if you're playing it off your phone, if you're playing it off your beat machine, right? So that way we can be prepared and we can have you set up for everything to be smooth. The fact that there will be a space that is dedicated to the specificities or details of the difference between the two, right? There will be, this will be a home for electronic artists and experimental sound. We wrote that are pushing the envelope. right? Because that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to create a home, a space for us as innovators and sound designers and creators to try and test things out, right? Be there at the Deep End Theater. Oh yeah, so yeah, you're absolutely right. There's only 10 slots for the participate in the open aux segment. So, you know, don't sign up with the open, and I guarantee you those will go fast. Unless you have and get your space.
Because we love y'all, man.
And the app is free. Why wouldn't you download it?
Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Not too
Shout
many
out to
things
James
came-
Dukes.
Shout out to James
Right.
Dukes, you know what I'm saying?
Need to go and give him that Apple Award, you know.
Period.
Yeah, man. People who you are, bro.
It's your boy J Kid. Was it for Man Beats, you know, and the man, the first time we met, like, and
For sure.
hey, got some, they got some, they got
That's crazy.
Bro, me
one time and all stuff, and it was like, oh, I was like, well, get in, and all stuff, and it was like, oh, I was like, well, get in, native. That's when I'm traveling.
Some
Sounds
dude,
weird to me.
they just
I'm gonna have to refresh this.
Somebody said you should stop dodging